Good morning, everyone. Kelvin here. Right now, I'm in Taman Seputeh. We're going to check out a very exclusive project named Aetas Seputeh. But before we talk about the project itself, I'm going to touch on a little bit on this locale, which is Taman Seputeh. So Taman Seputeh, it's considered like people with old money or the old rich, which is staying here, right? VVIPs and the affluent community. And more importantly is that this area, you can see there's not a lot of high rise compared to like Mount Kara, which is very dense. So majority of the properties here are low dense, mansions, bungalows, not high rise. And you know what I love about Taman Seputeh? Right, it's greenery. You can see everywhere is all greenery. It's cooling and it's windy. You can even hear birds chirping as well.
Now let's talk about location and accessibility. Aetas Seputeh is conveniently located close to Jalan Seputeh that will connect you to KL city centre within 10 to 15 minutes. And the blue line here is the Federal Highway. This will connect you to another big city called Petaling Jaya and exclusive neighborhoods like Bangsa as well. And the orange line here, this is the Salak Highway. This will connect you to another big city called Cheras, right? And as well as Taman Desa as well.
And in amenities, you are in good hands. One of Malaysia's biggest shopping mall, Mid Valley, is just located 5 minutes away, 1.7 kilometers, and other shopping malls are located nearby as well. Of course, in terms of education, you have Valley International School, Ellie Smith School, Campus Rangers, and even secondary schools as well, located nearby. And for healthcare, you have plenty to choose from. You have Pantai Hospital KL, University Malaya Medical Center, and a lot of other hospitals located nearby as well. All right, so without further ado, let's check out the project Aetas Seputeh. Okay, so now we are at the actual site of Aetas Seputeh, and this is actually Persiaran site Putra 2 here. Right, so Tian Hao Temple is over that side. It's around 800 meters or so. And behind here, you actually have some shops, right? Which is a grocery shop and also a coffee shop, like Gun Coffee Shop, right? Which is actually very, very convenient, right? So what you see here, right? There'll be two blocks here. All right, the first Tower A and Tower B, both of them will be facing Bangsa and also KL City Centre. All right, so the French balcony will be facing over this side, which is the greenery, all right, of Taman Seputeh. All right, welcome to Aetas Seputeh Show Gallery. Right, so just a little bit on the developer. Of course, the developer is Eva Land, which is controlled by Ayala Land, Ayala Corporation in the Philippines. All the big players in the Philippines where they have business ranging from construction, telecommunications, power, right, and plenty more. All right, so in Philippines, of course, one of the big projects, it's of course including the Makati Central Business District, Ayala Alabang, and a lot more. And in Malaysia, right, which is under Eva Land, of course, you all heard of Aetas Damansara, one of the very successful project which is fully sold out. And Aetas Seputeh got a platinum in terms of Green IE certification, residential category, which is actually very rare, and only a few properties in Malaysia actually got this certification. I think probably less than 5. Yes, of course, being more efficient in terms of energy and water, improved ventilation, right? Well-being and lifestyle, sustainable construction, resource management. At the end of the day is to make the development itself more sustainable and to improve your experience living here. All right, so let's take a look at the scale model. Okay, so the first thing that you notice is a very sleek, clean design, which I truly love. All right, one thing that you can also see is that there's a lot of greenery surrounding, all right, the development itself. All right, over here, as you can see, this is basically a park. Just now when you're at the actual site, you see a park behind us. This park will actually be upgraded, all right, and will be, yes, right, so, extra greenery park for your kids to walk around. All right. So this project, of course, the land size is 1.57 acres, freehold land. All right, and I think you can zoom over here. Take a look over here a bit. All right, this one is Tower A. All right, and this is Tower B. So total units, right, it's only 126 units. Wow. Yes, you heard me right. It's only 126 units, guys. Very low dense, all right, and very, very exclusive.
All right, we have Block A here with 70 units, Block B with 56 units.
All right, so imagine each floor, right, you only have total of 2 units. So 1 unit here and another unit here. And of course, in the middle, this is basically their private lift lobby, all right?
Now, facilities, of course, you have your gardens, terraces, plenty of seats to chill and relax by the pool. You have your gym, yoga room, swimming pool, which is 25 meters, heated and salted swimming pool, yeah, guys. A lounge, private lounge, cigar room, and even, all right, dining areas, private dining areas to entertain your friends and families as well.
Okay, so if you have actually explored or checked out one of the projects by Everland, which is at Aetas Damansara, which is fully sold out, by the way, and they have something like this, which is actually a storage area at your car park, right? But the one in Aetas Damansara is slightly lower. This is much higher, and yeah, right. So you don't need to bend your back when you want to take your things. So you can see the storage area is huge enough to actually put 15 golf bags, 2 foldable bikes, and 363 shoebox. So just imagine the size of it. All right. So you don't need to bring all your sweaty, dirty clothes or dirty shoes, whatever, to your unit, which is very, very convenient. And this will be your isolator, waterproof, where you can actually install, your EV chargers and so forth. Right. One more thing to note, later you'll see in a unit, right? There's actually a motorized motorized blind, all right, to block out the UV and sun. And this is installed by the developer, all right at the balcony. And these are not the low-end stuff, by the way. It's actually by Sergei Ferrari, leading French manufacturer. Really good stuff. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to check out the 4+1 bedroom, type B1, 3531 square feet. Let's go. So this is your private lift lobby. Ah, very nice, very wide. All right, and when you don't mind panning over here, now this is actually, you can actually break this wall, and connect to the other unit. So you can have the whole floor all by yourself. All right, it's actually hackable. So instead of 3,531 square feet, you get up to 7,000 square feet. Wow. Yeah, talk about multi-generational living. Now, check it out. Whew. Large area, right? Yes. So the width, right, is actually 15 meters here, guys. 15 meters. This is your living area, of course. A very nice living area. All right. And of course, the developers have actually ID'd the place. Boom. Haha. So this is the balcony. You can see the developer really maximized the views here. So first thing that you notice is that they don't have, they have sliding doors, which slides all the way to if it's from here, it's to the left lah. All right. So you know why? Because when you slide all the way to the left, all right, and it's not from there and close in the center, you can actually see the view here. Just imagine sitting here, having coffee in the morning. You can see the view. And guys, this is KL City View, Bangsa, Twin Towers, and even PNB 118. So the balcony, right, the length is actually 5 meters. It's wide and big enough where you can actually put in, a mini bar here, all right, an extra table for 2 or 3, like for here. You can have your breakfast, you can just chill, watching at the sunset or even the sunrise. Very, very nice. Okay. So one thing that you also notice is that when you don't mind panning down here, you see the floors, right? Right? It's actually level. There's no drop off. So the developers have made a very great effort to ensure elderly and also people with mobility issues will be very, very easy to come into the balcony. Okay? And of course, like I mentioned just now, we have the motorized blind by Sergio Ferrari from, and of course, all glasses is laminated low E glasses. All right, so you're able to block a little bit of the heat and also the sound and all. All right, so bear in mind the location here we're talking about is in quite in the middle of Seputeh, and it's at least 300 meters away from the big highway, which is Federal Highway. All right, and this will be your living area where you can fit in, I'm not sure, big size, medium, large sofas. You can sit in more than 10% if you want. It's so huge. All right, and this is your dining table. I like it is because the space is so huge, right? You can even put a round table, square table, rectangular table, up to you. For big families, 8 to 10%, no problem. Now this is your breakfast counter here. And behind is actually the French balcony, which I was talking about just now, which overlooks the Taman Seputeh greenery and a little bit of mountains at the top. Very, very nice. Right. This is your kitchen area. Right. I kind of like it is because you see the sliding door is here. You can actually, it's really open, so you can see people cook. The people cook. You can also talk to the people who is not cooking. What I mean is that the people cooking here will not feel left out, lah. All right. Yes, and of course there is opening area here as well to give in some extra ventilation. Okay. So bear in mind, of course, the finishing, they're not included. All right, this is just interior design. But over behind here is where you will have your, wet kitchen, the washing, your washer, dryer, everything is here. And this is your maid's room. Very nice. Comfortable beach room. You can put your cabinets there. Maid's toilet is here. All right. Let's look at the rooms. Let's go. That is a very nice, cozy sitting area here. Right, you can have your TV set up, everything. Okay, so check out the master bedroom. Boom! Guys, this is the master bedroom. I'm going to say this again, where the magic happens. All right, again, the view is maximized, so you have windows here, large glass windows. All right, so you see a lot of projects nowadays, they usually have a separation here. I think they call it mullions or something like that. All right, this one, no, it's a whole full glass window, so you have the view fully maximized and you can enjoy Bangsa, KL city skyline view all day you want. All right, so this is a very nice room itself. King size bed. This is actually a door that you can close. Okay, where it separates the cabinets, also the washroom. Look at this, guys. Wow. All right, this is where you will store all your expensive watches, your expensive Hermes bags. All right, so yeah, his and hers. So as my wife always say, the hers is always on the right because woman is always right. Now here comes the washroom, right? Fantastic. It comes with a bathtub. Very nice big glass as well to maximize the view. And shower area. Comes with your very nice shower head. So of course, toilet fittings, right? They are made of Groher brand. Okay, and I've never seen this before. I think this is something very high end where the water will sprinkle right here. So you can just turn. Hey, save water. Cow team. Another thing that I want to point out is that the drainage system, right? They have this technology where they call it mag drain. So it's basically magnetic, all right, and it sucks out water. And most importantly, there is no cockroaches or anything coming up. All right. So one thing to point out is that the tiles here, all right, it's basically Gosera anti-slip tiles. So when it's wet, the anti-slip comes into action and then it's not slippery. So it's really very, very safe. All right. And also you can see there's no drop off here, as I mentioned just now. All right. It's fully flush. Yeah. So you have toured the master bedroom, the wardrobe, and also the fantastic looking washroom over there. Let's look at the other rooms. And this is room number 2. Again, it comes with anti-slip towels. Toilet fittings by Duravit. Gosera anti-slip towels. And shower head. And you can come over here. A lot of high-end projects, they always have this thing what they call a cavity, so you can actually put in your toiletries or shampoo and whatnot. All right, and now you have shower screen, cabinets. Again, right, most of the units comes with a window, right? A large window like this, where it brings in good amounts of natural light. And yeah, you're gonna enjoy the views as well. And let's look at the other room here, the third room. All right, one thing I want to point out is that you see this door here, right? This kind of door usually appears in a lot of the OKU toilets that you see in shopping malls and all. So one thing that's actually very convenient if you have an elderly on a wheelchair, it's very accessible. You can just push him in, and you see the space here is good enough to make a turn and back out. So as I said, very disable friendly, very, very accessibly friendly as well. Again, comes with a nice shower head, shower. Very good. Toilet fittings. The basin WC is by Duravit. High-end stuff again. Again, comes with a very nice window as well. Brings in natural light. So the flooring that's included will be engineered timber. All right, engineered timber. This is the final bedroom. I'll call this because this is very close to the living area, right? So yeah, probably a guest room. All right, or maybe even for the elderly because it's so close to the lift. Okay. So this room you can actually convert it into an office, or even a bedroom as well. A very nice office area. Okay. And this will be your shared bathroom. You can even make it into a powder room if you want. Right, of course, the shared bathroom comes with usual specs like a shower head and everything. So when I previously mentioned about the green RE certification, the platinum certification, right? So this is one of the aspects, which is basically the ventilation and the crosswinds, right? Which is coming from the balcony over there, and it comes out to the French balcony over the other side. All right. So the back and front is basically north-south, right? North-south. And I think the best thing is that you don't have any morning or afternoon hot sun, all right? So your unit is practically very cold, not cold, but cooling and well ventilated the whole day, yeah? All right, so thank you for watching the video. All right, if you want to experience the Aetas experience, give me a call. My contact's at the top. Units are selling fast. Call me now to know more about the latest layouts. I'll see you in the next video.